This is Rick Wheat, and he is indeed the inventor of the Noavel Headstall. He created it in regards to farrier safety. Farrier students and farriers are educated in this area. And he also invented it for training, which can be seen in his instructional video on halter breaking and the Noavel. The Noavel, just like a bridle, it has a crown piece, a brow band, and cheek pieces, and it fits comfortably around the horse's head. The only difference is it has a metal noseband and it is bitless. This is built for comfort. It is important that your horse is comfortable in the head area when using a Noavel. That is the most important thing. As you can see here, instead of a noseband, it has a big metal bozel which goes over the face and underneath the chin. Now the metal bozel hits a pressure nerve or pressure point on the left side of the horse's nose, which goes up into his poll, and this is where the pressure comes from. It can be used for riding. People who use Noavels for riding usually use it because the horse is either too sensitive to work underneath the bit or they are too stubborn to even respond to the bit. What I would suggest is that you go and try other training aids, try other bits if that's your horse's problem, try other types of bridles, try other training aids such as flashes which go around the horse's nose, or anything that can apply pressure to the horse's nose before using a Noavel. If you find that your horse is not responding to any of your other aids, then is when you can use a Noavel. However, you need to be educated in this kind of area. When using a Noavel in place of a bridle, it is important that you are sensitive on your horse's mouth. It is just like a curb bit, and it has a lot of direct pressure on his nose. So when using it when riding, it is important that you are very, very sensitive on the reins. This is to keep your horse safe and to keep you safe. The Noavel is also used for farrier work. Farrier students are educated in this when they get out into the job, and farriers also use this, and they look at this as a very, very good technique for what they're doing. If a horse refuses to stand still or moves around a lot, it can be a potential hazard to the farrier, so just a little tug on the Noavel will help the horse stand still and understand he is boss. The Noavel can be used in training, can be used on colts when halter breaking, it can be used on saddle breaking, it can be used in training, or it can be used on horses that are just disrespectful and don't have any ground manners and don't listen to you. I have seen it being used on horses who just refuse to stand still. They have bad ground manners and bad stable manners. Just a quiet little tug on the nose can help. When training a colt in halter breaking, pressure such as pulling it, which will put a direct pressure on underneath his chin, will help him to follow you, and just a little tug on the noseband, like you can see here on the Noavel, on the metal bozel, just a little tug can help the colt remember he needs to stop. When you pull on the lead chain, that he needs to stop. It is very important that you are educated in the Noavel. Like I said before, it can be a very, very serious hazard to your horse and to you if used improperly. Just a little bit of pressure needs to be taken. Nothing too serious. If you put a Noavel on a horse throughout the whole training, you can end up in a situation that you don't want to be in. So you have to introduce it gently and know that it's very clear, the bump and release. The Noavel Headstall can be bought for $150 each. That is the main price. It comes in different sizes. It comes in the standard, intermediate, miniature A, miniature B, and draft. And these sizes vary from horse to horse, but they mostly fit all breeds. They come in different colors. This is the russet color, and it is more like a chestnut brown, and you can see the metal bozel is brown. Then you have show brown, which is more like a standard bridle, and then the bozel is a little bit darker, and it's a bit richer. The black leather is just black leather, and the bozel is black, as you can see. It's just a nice color. And then you have black biothane, which is like black leather, except the bozel is a different material on the top. If you want to shop for Noavel Headstalls or find out more, you can check more on my channel, or you can go to www.shop.novel.co.